That's one of the main reasons we kind of moved here was oh, what is going on, Cog Squad? Look at this, a gloomy, nasty. It's raining off and on today. Brant and the builders are supposed to be here today, and it's a Saturday. So, you know, he says he wants to finish up some stuff on the back of the garage barndominium, or the garage to the barndominium, and I'm starting to get behind. I really want to start our seeds and for preparation of some vegetables for us this year, and the flower farm. You know, that's one of the main reasons we kind of moved here was having a bigger garden and starting a flower farm, a new business. Plus, also, I'm going to run over the petals from the past. Our fruit trees are here. You know, that's our favorite nursery. And I'm going to a rose class today. Absolutely, I love roses tremendously, but I'm rose dumb. I don't know anything about roses, y'all. I've tried to grow them in the past throughout the years. I have some successes. I've had a lot of failures versus successes. I was able to grow like 2 or 3 roses at Little Cog, but y'all never saw the 20 that didn't make it. Big day. Full. Got a full plate today. Moo man, you want some animal crackers, buddy? Come on, get some animal crackers this morning. Yeah, get you some animal crackers this morning. Good morning, Nuggo. What's up, buddy? What's up, Nugget? Alarm system? Our alarm system's out in the back this morning, ain't they, buddy? Yes, they are. Oh, Roomba down there. Bootsy. Here they come. Here they come, Nugget. Well, not really. They just sounded an alarm. I know what you want this morning. Come on, get some. Come on, get some. Don't bite my finger. That's all you want this morning? No? That it? Okay. How you doing this morning, Roomba? How you doing? Good morning, ladies. Gotta get y'all some hay this morning, don't I? Speaking of ladies, there's the boss lady right there. Pete! Oh, Peachy. Sucking it down to the last drop. So getting eggs this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
That's Ashton. That's one of the Brahmas.
Oh, one of the Brahmas?
Yeah, she needs a name.
She does need a name. Astrid, you ain't broody, are you?
She might be.
Oh my gracious.
She's always broody.
Oh, she's always broody.
Like, it seems like every time she's in a nest box, she's broody.
You broody girl.
Let's see if she growls at you.
No,
She looks like she's in a trance, doesn't
she
she?
didn't growl at me. She may be just laying. I'll leave you alone. I'll let you lay.
It's so funny how, look at that.
Pretty, ain't it?
Shapes. And then there's sometimes like these almost perfectly round ones like that.
So pretty. Yeah, they are different shapes, aren't they?
Look.
Yeah.
That's one of the cream leg bars.
They're like pretty eggs. You gonna see what Astra's doing?
This is her egg.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
I ate it. It's hers.
Oh, look at that basket. Big old basket. Big old basket. What's up, Sylvie? Look out, little girl. What's up, Timmy? Where you at, Timmy? Alright, those water's good, Timmy. Your feed's good, Timmy. What's up, Tim? You did? Okay, good. Melinda? Come here and see me this morning, Timmy. Huh? How you doing, Timmy? You doing alright? You taking care of things around here? I know you in charge. Yeah. I know you in charge.
This is Tiny Timmy Melinda's baby.
How did he get that color, you reckon?
I don't know. It's almost like a silver. You know, it might be a rooster. Look at that.
I see that.
But I like the silver. But the thing about it is, it doesn't have like a silver chest like what most silvers have. It's just got it's got the silver penciled look.
Okay.
It doesn't have the white breast
I got you.
most silver penciled would. It's got pretty little wings. I'm going.
Pretty, pretty.
Look at her struts.
I know it. What's crazy was it was light when it was a baby.
I know. It was almost like Melinda's color.
And then it turned dark. What's up, Bobby?
June had delay.
Hey, June. And Miss Bobby. Hey, Miss Bobby. She's so pretty.
She is.
That water's good today. The
He
water's...
expects something.
He does. The water's good and the feed's good because we officially have opened the door up in here. So the silky and Polishes are going in and out now. That's our automatic door. It opens at 6, closes at 7. Alright. Emu. You an ugly chicken, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. You ain't cute. At all. Y'all look at the cover crop. Boy, it really, when it took off, didn't it? I mean, how awesome is that? I mean, look at this. All right, there's our vetch. Look at this one. I know it's flowering, but look at there. Isn't that awesome? And you can see how far down it went. So that's what these tillage radishes are so good about, is that went that far into that soil. And if I leave it there, it'll keep going. And if you got compacted soil, these tillage radishes are the ticket. And they're quite tasty. Now look at the cover crop. You can see the hairy vetch coming on, which is a great nitrogen fixer. The tillage radishes, you know, they help with compacted soils. And this all would be a green manure when we come in and till it up and then tarp it. You can see some of the clover coming in. This is just awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm absolutely loving this right here. And that's what we like to do here, is that, and this is what I started at Little Cog. And I'll probably try some different things here because this is a totally different area. This is a totally different farm, totally different soil. But what I like to do at Little Cog is that with this cover crop, when I get ready, I'm going to till this into the soil, and this will turn into compost and a green manure, and then I'll tarp it, and then that tarp it will start or help me start producing a weed-free garden space. Now this is a much larger area. This is an acre and a half garden space that I got set up now. So I'm not for sure exactly how all that's going to work, but I will figure it out. I sure will. I'm going to have some failures. I'm going to have some stuff that's not going to work, but I also think I'll have some success at things too. So It'll be a big learning process for me to have an area this large and learning to work it and make it productive. And I'm super excited about it. Gonna be a lot of hard work, but I'm excited about it. Look how thick it is over here. Let's look at here. The stem looks so big. Look at that. See how deep that one went? See how deep that one went in the soil? And that's what you want. That is what you want. Look at that. That's what makes these tillage radishes so awesome. And I'm telling you, they're delicious. And they're not near as hot as like a normal radish. Very mild flavor, but really, really good. You'll see these in the stores, and they'll call them daikons. But this right here is my dream. This right here, to have a successful flower farm and a really big vegetable garden per se, and grow things that we couldn't grow at Little Cog. We couldn't grow watermelons or pumpkins. If we did, it would just take up my entire garden area. So this right here is one of the main reasons is that we left Little Cog and moved here, was for the space. And the flower farm is a big dream of mine, and I know it's going to take some time to get all that going and worked out, because I've never done it before. But I want to figure it out. I'm stoked right now. I really am so stoked right now. As you guys can see, we got everything moved over here. We got the worm bin moved, and we got the greenhouse moved, because it's right here next to power and water. I mean, it's right there. It's the perfect location for it now. Alright, so as most of y'all know, this is our little greenhouse. It's been sufficient for us at the little farm, by all means. I got a feeling at some point that I'm going to have to expand and get a larger greenhouse. But let me show you guys of how we're going to start seeds and how we do it here. I know it's like anything else. There's a million different ways to do anything. And I try to stress this a lot. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Figure out what works best for you. Because what I have found out in the past is, if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna get burned out and you're not gonna do it. Don't trap yourself in a box because you saw so-and-so do it this way. They claim this is the best way to do it. And if you don't do it this way, then you feel guilty. Don't do that. Figure out what works best for you. And there'll be people out there that's going to say, I shouldn't do it this way, I should do it this way. None of that matters. What matters is that you enjoy it, you're happy by the way you're doing it, and it makes you happy. So, just always remember that. Getting off my soapbox, and we're going to get all our stuff ready to start seeds. And my little buddy's coming because she absolutely loves starting seeds. And she might be just as excited or more excited than me about the whole flower farm. And that's MaryCarl. She's so stoked about it right now. You get those? Alright, so what we're going to plant our seeds in is a good seed starting mix. This is the one from Hoss. We're using it. I like it because it does have worm castings in it. So it's got some nutritional value if they stay in here a little longer than it need be. Seeds normally have what they need for the first few weeks in that little shell. It's all, there for them, but they'll eventually outgrow that and use all that up. And so you will have to supplement it. But generally, if you get them in the ground within 4 weeks, you're pretty good. But you can kind of tell if you need to give them something. A good seed starting mix, you don't have to use a seed starting mix. You can use a potting mix. Usually the potting mix, though, you have to sift it and get all the big chunks out of it. Now, what I like to do with mine is, because this stuff is usually some type of peat. I think Hoss has got coconut peat. They got all kinds of stuff in here. But generally, it's some kind of peat moss is one that's used. And that stuff is super dry. But it will absorb the stew out of water. So, yeah, it's really dry. So what I like to do is, I like to pre-moisten mine before I put it in the trays. So I just pre-moisten mine. And I got a big old bucket here I like to use for it. And it really will drink the water. You think you've got plenty of water in it, and you start mixing it up, and you don't. It really drinks the water. And that's one reason I do like to go ahead and pre-moisten mine. Because you'll be here a while trying to get it all wet. And you really want to mash it in, especially on the edges. For some reason, the edges seem not to get as much in there. It looks like it's full, and you just touch it a little bit, and it just sinks to the bottom. Pay extra attention to the edges. One little tip is, what I like to do is just put one of these trays underneath my seed trays. And that way, when I'm spreading that soil around, this will catch anything that falls off the side. And then you'll be surprised how much is in here, and that you can just keep using. You know, you'll lose a lot if you don't have these in there. All right, for the flower farm, what we're growing is we're going to grow sunflowers, cosmo, and zinnias. That's going to be our rookie flower farm starting out collection per se. Those should be, I've grown those in the past. I know that they're easy to grow for the most part, and they're kind of popular too. I shouldn't have any trouble selling them, and I shouldn't have that much trouble growing them. Now I know my conditions here are different than they were at my other farm, but I'm confident in growing these flowers. Now as we grow and get more experience under our belt, we'll try other things like dahlias and, oh gosh, it's just hundreds of different varieties we can grow. Also, I do want to say, anything you see here are from our seed trays to our seed starting mix to the heat mats, all the way to the seeds we're using, did come from Hall's Tools. And if you use our link down below, we get a small commission at no extra cost to you guys. And if you use our promo code COGSQUAD22, you'll get a free pack of our favorite grape tomato, Mountain Vineyard. And you have to be sure your order is $25 or more to qualify for the promo code. What sunflowers we're growing, and this is our coghillfarms sunflower collection over at Hall, so be sure to check that out. The other flowers that we're growing, like I said, we're doing a giant zinnia mix with different colors, and we're doing two different cosmo. We're doing Sensation, which is a pink, or different types of pink.
It's pink and white.
Pink and white cosmo, and then we're doing Bright Light, which is the orange cosmo.
It's orange and yellow.
Orange and yellow?
Yeah.
Now the other seeds we're starting today are for our garden. Growing a smaller garden this year because our house is not built yet, and then we plan on doing a kitchen garden or a potager garden behind the house that will be easily accessible. I'm going to use this garden mainly for things that take up a lot of space, like watermelons and pumpkins and winter squash and those kind of things, field peas. But we are going to plant a little bit in this garden, so we will have some fresh veggies for our family this year. And of course we're growing tomatoes. I think that's everybody's favorite, is tomatoes. I do have one new variety this year, and that is Hals's new tomato called the Halsinator. It's going to be a big slicer. I'm anxious to see what that one's like. The other big tomato I'm growing this year is the Red Snapper. I love that tomato. But I also want to grow a cherry tomato, and that is one of our favorites of all time, and that is the Sun Gold. This thing's like candy. Love this tomato. The other tomato we love is a grape tomato, and this is the free one you get when you use our promo code, and that is the Mountain Vineyard. Both the Mountain Vineyard, all these tomatoes, the ones that we love are prolific, super disease resistant, and delicious. And that's what I like. If it's fun and not hard to grow, you're gonna grow it. We're gonna do a couple of cucumbers this year. They do have the gherkin cucumbers this year, and that's like the mini cucumber. MaryCarl loves these. And the other one is the green dragon burpless cucumber. We're not canning anything this year simply because we don't have a house. So I'm not doing pickles or anything like that. We're just having cucumbers to eat. And so that's what I was looking for, a good slicing cucumber. Other things we're growing that we're not starting in seed trays are zucchini. I'll just direct seed these. I left my gentry is the yellow squash we're growing. We're not going to start these in seed trays. They're just so easy to direct seed, and so why even bother? And that's pretty much it for our vegetable garden. Like I said, since we don't have a house, since we don't, we're not really prepared, we're not moved in, we wanted to keep it small and keep it simple. Alright, so we got them covered up. As you can see, got all our seeds done. Flowers and veggies. Now, I cover mine up with perlite. But you can use vermiculite. You can use your peat moss. You can use your seed starting mix or your potting mix. Whatever, just as long as you get them covered up. I like perlite because it kind of helps with dampening off. And that's a disease that your little seedlings can get. Now, I got them on heat mats. I use heat mats only this time of year. Once it starts to warm up a little bit, I won't need heat mats. Now, if it does get too cold in here at night, if it's going to be in the 30s, I will put a heat light on in here just to kind of make it cozy in here, because if you've done all this work, you don't want your seeds to get shocked or stunted or worse, die off. Alright, so this is out of the way. Going to wash up, going to head over to Petals, pick our fruit trees up, and go to a rose class and learn about roses. Alright, so we are here. Got my notebook. I'd like to plant some new apple trees out there. That might be the best class yet. I love it. I love roses. And my fear of roses are no more. No more. Telling y'all, I'm not scared of roses anymore. Kill's gonna have some roses, I can tell y'all that. We're gonna have lots of roses. We don't have anywhere to plant them right now. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. That's gonna be the hardest thing, is being patient, right? But we're gonna have some roses. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright. Well, I'm fixing to head back to the 40 and go see what Brant and the guys have gotten done today. Excited about that. Big day today. Look at the house. Look how much has been done on it. Let's go check it out. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Look at that. Ain't that something?
Look at this.
Oh, you have a back of a house.
I am envisioning.
Or a back of a garage. And your mom's over yonder.
Yes. I'm envisioning beautiful rows.
I can do it now. Boy, I learned so much in that class.
Hey,
Ooh,
Tucker,
ooh.
come here, baby.
Yeah.
I am very, very, very happy.
Well, they got a lot done, didn't they? Got a
Where we
lot done. Look over here. Look at this. All the doors are on. All the windows are in. It's completely framed except one garage door. The other garage door is completely framed. And we got basically 2 out of 4 walls on.
I feel very blessed to have found Brant
Yeah.
to be our builder.
This
Because
is
as
awesome.
you can see, he does very good work. He's very meticulous.
Yep,
Takes his time. If he doesn't like something, he doesn't leave it.
that's right.
But yeah, I think this week's going to be a big week.
Yeah, I do too.
Tucker, what do you think?
Tucker said I can't get in there now.
She loves to go on the inside and sit in the windowsill.
You
Yeah.
have to walk all the way around, don't you, girl?
She said, y'all come with me and I'll show you.
When you were born, your mama said, the Lord bless you and keep you in everything that you do, take heart. When you were 8, your daddy said, never take your life for granted. Believe in second chances, my love. When the world spins badly on, remember that you belong. You are strong, you are brave, you are all you're meant to be. Everything you ever dreamed came true. When you laugh, when you cry, I'll be always on your side, and thank God for you.